What's up guys, and in this video I would like to talk about the case study of their website. So first we're gonna go and take a look at the overview of the whole website. So as you can see, it's the main page, actually the only page, and it has this beautiful hover effect. But first let's go and reload the page to see the preloader. So as you can see, it has a greetings on a different languages, and then right when everything has been loaded, the website is revealed to the user. And this is a hero screen where you can see our sort of like the statement, making digital brands since 2020. But the thing is, the beautiful stuff of this website, it's when you hover over the text. So as you can see, here's what users see. In the beginning, it's a beautiful version, so we'd say like making digital brands since 2020. But when you go here, it says just creating content since 2020. So it's kind of revealing our true identity. So that's the thing about this website. And right on a hero screen, as you can see here, even when we scroll, we have 4 elements at each corner, and which are fixed. And so each of them has a one or so beautiful hidden feature. So let's start with Hire Us. As you can see, it's just nice hover overflow effect. This one here at the bottom, what it says, based in Dubai and Ashgabat, so it's just beautiful spinning effect. And the logo, as you can see, it has some nice magnetic effect, just like that. And so are the social media buttons. As you can see, it's just very cool to play with them, just like this. All right, so then as we scroll to the bottom, here we have our video, and as you can see, it's a on scroll scaling effect. So right when we hit this section, it starts to scale up, and when it's done, then we can go to the bottom. I think it's a very nice and cool modern effect, which adds some atmosphere to the website. So the next, as you can see, we have the case studies. It's sort of the marquee effect, and when you hover over, it says click to see. But it's not that simple. So as you can see, it changes its direction on scroll. So now it goes to the right, and if we scroll to the bottom, it starts going to the left. So I think it's also pretty cool effect. The next signature stuff, it's on scroll opacity driven revelation of the words. As you can see, as we scroll, the text is filling in, and it's gradual. As you can see, for example, right now the word "and", as we scroll, it becomes lighter, and vice versa when we travel back. And it's also a mask effect. So here it says we're a creative agency focused on 2D and 3D graphics, etc. But here it says we do 2D and 3D graphics because everyone does it. We build websites like it's a rocket science, but it totally isn't. And we pretend to know marketing. So again, the beautiful version on the surface and the actual words that hidden from the view. That's also like a small thing. So next section is our services. So it's web dev, web design, and as you can see, again, it's a very beautiful filling effect on scroll, which is scroll driven. It's beautiful, and also it's a hover effect, as you can see. So web dev is absence as web design, so you actually are like looking at our work. Motion, it's 2D 3D marketing, digital marketing, graphic design, and branding. So again, It's pretty beautiful. And as you can see here, when I hover over this the mouse follower, when we even hover over this line, it's white, but now it's actually dark, just like this. And here, what like the most beautiful thing about this section is this, that we have this 3D object. So it's a Rubik's cube. As you can see, it scrolls on it turns on scroll, because it's actually 3D object inside of the website. And here we have a baseball. And also it's a very subtle thing that I decided to add, which it says here, usually it says the Major Baseball League, but now it says their design just right there. I hope you see it. Well, just little twist. Next, it's a projects we have built. So again, it has a cool thing that's, for example, 40 projects in branding, but it's like fancy stickers. Packaging is pricey wrapping. Motion designs is hyped animations. Exhibitions is free pens and pads. Digital marketing is fun memes, and website just another template that we used. Also, I think it's kind of funny. So let's try to reload website. I just want to show you one more thing. So the website has reloaded, so let's go down a little bit quicker because you saw all of that. And right there, as you can see, it's a scrolling animation of the numbers, and it's actually a spinner effect, which is not just changing number, but it's actually been spinning. Okay, so now experience section, again it follows the same pattern as the previous section, with some text under the main surface. The same thing with clients, but here on the clients, as you can see, I have added a nice globe, which again spinning on a scroll. I think it's pretty good. So the next section is a testimonials or reviews. As you can see, it follows the pattern of the filling the words, just like that. But also we have, as you can see, the people's faces over here, and they are pinned in place until this section is finished. And the same thing goes backwards. It's a pretty cool slider in my opinion, because not so regular thing. Yes, and at the bottom we have the connect section with our social media. Again, it's a pretty cool effect on the hover. The same with numbers and email. Here we can click to copy. It says copied, and email has been added to the clipboard. Also, I want to show you one more thing. So no matter in which section of the website you are, if you click hire us, it just simply goes to the bottom. So you could, for example, call us or say hi by writing email, or even visiting us in our office. You're welcome to come. So that's basically it for their main website overview. Again, as you can see, it has also like a smooth scroll, so it's very smooth scrolling effect right over here. So let's take a look about the responsiveness of this website. So right now, as you can see here, it says 1920 by 1080, which is the wide screen size. So it's the same that I was showing you previously, and you saw that the layout looks very nice. So now let's go to the tablet. So let's take an iPad, which is, as you can see here, it's 768, and you immediately can see that the font size has decreased accordingly. So now because it's a tablet, and the tablets have usually the weaker CPU, that's why I decided to not to do this on scroll effect with video. Yes, but the main thing stays the same. And as you can see, also I have removed the 3D objects again, because they're making the website a little bit heavier. Here we have the 2-column layout now, previously it was 3-column layout, and the same thing goes here, as you can see. But the website, and now here even in a connect section we also have 2-column layout and not the 3. So let's take a look at the mobile. So let's take even like the something very small like iPhone, and maybe let's go with XR. So immediately you saw that the website transformed into 1-column layout, which is a very good practice. In responsive design, again, as you can see, the font size has decreased, and the website looks nice. And here also we have the 1-column layout, which looks pretty good. So the next, let's talk a little bit about the concept of the website, how we come up with these ideas and later develop them. So there is actually the website, the minfarm.design, this very talented 3D designer, and he hired his I think his friend who developed this website, and it's actually got award from the awards website. And we just fell in love with the idea of how, and the history behind this website, and I just decided to recreate the website, the elements from it. That's it. So we actually remodeled the website, we kind of copied it, and again all the idea and the concept and the effects, this tribute goes to Minfarm and his designer. Thank you guys very much. And we just added a couple of our elements, which are this effect with scaling up the video. It's a little bit different on their website. Also we added this case studies and the counter. That's it. So next is design. So let's take a look at Figma, and again, as you has probably already understood, we just used our branding. It's our branding, and I decided to go with this purple color, created a couple of shades, and then just recreated them on the website. And in terms of designing, there were like 2 versions. The first and the only difference between 2 versions in design were in the font. So the first version of the font was this Acheris Grotesque. I really liked its shapes because they were sharp and pointy, kind of this dynamics, direction, vectoring. And the second version was with the font that we actually went with, which is Stahl ZL Grotesque. And this is beautiful font because it's more of a this old style. This angles are strict, and all the shapes are very strict and pointy, like rectangular shape or square shapes. So we decided to go with this shape, and as you can see, basically it's recreation of Minfarm's layout, and then we just go right into the development process. So in terms of development, let me show you my stack. So the website was developed with Next.js, it means React, and I used some animation libraries, which is the main was GSAP for React and Framer Motion. The 3D graphics was made with Three.js. For the video, I used the Next Video library, which is kind of, I think, was created specifically for this case, but the video itself is hosted outside of the on a video CDN hosting. And also for the making the work with 3D a little bit easier, there's some dry and the fiber libraries. For the smooth scroll, I used the Lenis library, which is popular solution for that matter, and the number flow library for this numbers projects effect. In terms of speed or performance, as people say, as you can see here, it's report from May 1, 2025. The website is redesign. For the mobile, it's 71 in performance, and good for other indicators. But for the desktop, as you can see, it's 98 for the performance, and all the numbers are pretty good. And I think all the tribute goes to the Next.js and how they optimize the website. So it's pretty much it. So my friends, if you liked how we build the websites, it's the second case study in our agency that we publish. Please make sure to write us a note if you would like to talk about some of your projects. Thank you, and see you in the next video.